up. What sort of rubbish is this? This is democracy. Not whatever you think.
Democracy are not crazy. So let's stop behaving like it's some people who lack understanding and actually show some respect for leadership.
I mean, for heaven's sake, what is wrong with criticizing our leaders?
And what's the essence of criticism without patriotism?
Can you imagine?
It's good to criticize, objective criticism, right?
Yes.
So what are you bringing on board to be a part of the solution? You were once a chief in this community. So tell us, what is here to boast about that you did to better this community?
I'll kill somebody, yo.
Enough!
Not killer.
There will be no need killing anybody. We've had enough killings already. Which is why I've gathered everyone here today to deliberate on two important and urgent issues. Firstly, an evil that goes by the name Boko Haram parades itself in our community, wreaking havoc and inflicting people with pain. A mother of 6 children has become childless. Our wives are becoming widows, and our children are fast becoming orphans. Some of our brothers have been rendered homeless, and a lot of businesses have almost been brought to a standstill. And I've summoned you, great people of Nigeria, so that we can join hands and fight off this evil that has become a menace to this society. Of course, as you know, I'm open to opinions and inputs.
Thank you, Your Honor. Honestly, I must say, I am surprised we are discussing this. But isn't this supposed to be the duties of the government and the security agencies?
There you go, my friend. That's where you are all getting this wrong. Why our leaders and security agents rise up to defend our oath? All you citizens are supposed to rise up to your oath of citizenship and defend our land. You see, the fight against insurgency is not for the king, his government, or the military men alone. After all, they have wives, families, and children like we all do. The fight against Boko Haram is for all. So we should all become security cautious and to help our work easier, report any suspicion of insurgency to the armed forces.
My problem with this whole thing is that I'm being economical with the truth. This whole thing is nothing but a religious war. Boko Haram is an Islamic sect.
Point of correction, young lady. I mean, Boko Haram has absolutely nothing to do with Islam. Because in the actual sense, Islam is a religion of peace, contrary to what this demonic sect or any other group has tried to portray it to be. Even in the Quran. Hence, I stand here as an Islamic malama to state categorically that Boko Haram is 100% contrary to the Islamic belief and as such anti-Islam. Yes. So we should stop associating Islam with Boko Haram because he has absolutely nothing to do with it.
Just to add to what my sister here has said, initially, we thought the evolution of this terrorist group to be the breakout of another religious war, given the killing of Christians and burning of churches. But we have also recorded cases of burnt mosques and killing of Muslims. This diabolic group have raised down churches, schools, hospitals, plazas, police stations, and everywhere they can lay their bombs to. Was it the Christians or Muslims they are attacking? No! No! So the earlier we stop seeing this as a religious war and come together to fight them, the better for us.
This Boko Haram we are all speaking of, aren't they being sponsored?
As for their sponsors, I want to assure you that soonest they will all meet their Waterloo, and their shame and downfall shall be great.
Yes!
Do you know why? No. Because no matter how thick darkness is, it can never comprehend light. In life, evil has never been known to overcome good. However, some communities may have accepted to live with terrorism. But as for us, we forbid it.
Yes!
And will never accept it.
Yes!
Having said that, now to the second reason I've summoned you. An injury to one is an injury to all. Some of our brothers are falling victim to this insurgency. Some bereaved of loved ones. Some injured. Some homeless. I've called us to be our brother's keeper. But firstly, concerning the injured ones, Dr. Sam, you and your colleagues will make sure that every injured person...
I am very sorry, Your Honor. I don't think there is anything we can do because we are all on strike.
What?
Why are we acting surprised? I mean, don't we have a right to go on strike?
As in how? Even now that we're going through a lot of challenges and so oath.
Madam, our oath has nothing to do with this.
Of course, your oath has got everything to do with this. Because I don't see a reason why people who are supposed to be passionate humans by default turn out to be insensitive and heartless.
What? If you repeat that again, I will give you a direct
slap
Enough! Both of you will watch your tones in my presence.
Apology, Your Majesty. But honestly, I really don't see a reason why all eyes should fall on the doctors now. I mean, are we the only people on strike?
Silence your tongues!
Your Majesty, please permit me to say a thing. Honestly, I think we should commend the military and other security agencies for their wonderful efforts. Because these men and women have suffered losses. And I think we should condole with their family. Because if they decide to go on strike like the doctors did, I wonder what will be the fate of this community.
You are not the only people now to go on strike, oh. Ha. We, children, can also decide to go on strike. Yes. Because it's our future you are all toying with. Yes.
Of course you won't go on strike, children. Because you are ever loyal to leadership. And that is what patriotism is about. Loyalty is a virtue we encourage every citizen in this community to emulate. I want to assure you that we are much bigger than our present obstacle, Boko Haram.
Yes.
They've shown themselves as enemies of our progress. And as so, we must arise and fight them to their downfall.
Yes.
No one ever believed that a caterpillar would once become a butterfly, or such sweet honey come from a bee. And so, my people, having this knowledge, what do?
We defend the flag.
When things do not go the way we expect them and try to discourage us, what do?
We defend the flag.
When crisis and insurgency try to threaten our national peace and security, what do?
We defend the flag.
When people and nations forecast disintegration because of our challenges, what do?
We defend the flag.
What do?
We defend the flag.
We defend the flag and prove them wrong. Because that is what God has put us in this community to do. As for my doctors, please return to work. You know we'll always dialogue this through. And to every true born of this land, every philanthropist, every patriot, I hereby call on you to join us in raising resources to relieve your brothers and sisters who in one way or another have been crushed by these insurgencies. Your love will always be remembered by all. You can say our strength is in our unity and our beauty is in our diversity. We are one people of a great nation. So let us dance to one rhythm. Roll the drum.